switch it. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, I can show you how to if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Ready, she leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli, I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want them blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, go around and get trying to test me, cause that I'm with like the draw. When it's sketchy, if they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they would get me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right.
Welcome everybody, thank you. For joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And, of course, Franz Wagner. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
Carter with the screen. Inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
For three, Ingram hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
Ingram's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Raptors. And this Magic team grade hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Now, here is Young. Paolo Banchero, unable to get his last shot to go in.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForest courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley.
We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove." We'll see if they can execute. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Pass to Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got 8 points.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
Here is Daniels. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Bamba. Raptors moving the ball around. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Bamba's showing you a sense for when to cut. Really well done. He's got agility and excellent size in the pick and roll.
Young with no one around. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Barnes outside. Driving in. And the dunk by Barnes.
The defense could not keep up with Barnes on that drive. He just took it right to him.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Leading by 5. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Barrett, no good. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Orlando. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Here's Murray Boyles.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Out to Barrett. .146 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the drive. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
It's Young on the wing. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Kessler. That one wide left. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They lead by 7. Ingram outside. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Back to Daniels. The kick out to Young. A putback. A second chance effort. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
Some changes for Toronto. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
and not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And the layup's good off the glass. Daniels has got his third bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for the Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Toronto.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Pass to Isaac from deep three-point territory. Toronto grabs the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Here's Abaji. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Abaji's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Raptors. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Standing tall against the opposition that time, guys. Responding with a bang from deep. Isaac not backing down.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Barnes left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 after the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Going inside.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Back to Suggs. There's the pick. Massey pulls it in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly...
Oh!
Wow!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Isaac. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
It's stolen by Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And saw the play develop, got out in front of the defense, and Barnes there finishes on the break.
And here's Banchero. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Pass to Murray Boyle. And it's Barrett penetrating. And here's Barnes for 3. Suggs with some nice defense. The Magic trail by 11. Bamba with the block. And they get it back. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Out to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Young. Shoots over Bamba. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And so Orlando again turning it over. 15 seconds left now here in the second. And the layup is good. Barrett's got 10 points in the game. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Here's Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Raptors with the ball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
Right side, Suggs. Pass to Kessler. Now Banchero. He's covered by Ingram. Back to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Wasted no time on that one. Ingram's got 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Barrett, no good. The Magic trail by 16. Here's Banchero. Barnes grabs the miss. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And it's Suggs missing. Toronto leading by 18. Ingram outside. Barnes left side. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Here's Suggs. No scoring in this one. Carter with the screen. Here's Banchero. Lays it up off the glass.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Outside Daniels. Carter with the screen. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
Pass to Ingram. Puts the move on. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay high.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Suggs. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that." Kevin, back to you.
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Carter down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Quickly. It's hauled in by the Magic. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Young for 3. And the turnover again by Orlando. And so the time.
Like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Then when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip. Dressing formal. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip. Dressing formal.
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. We put it work. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times. Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history. Trying to find a better place to raise a...
Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us.
Now, once he takes flight, Barnes can really make some adjustments in the air.
Here's Young. Outside Carter. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Banchero. Oh! Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Well, Grant, at 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Orlando making a switch here. Outside Barrett. Yep, that one goes.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Young looking around. Shot from 12. That one goes in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Now Young with a steal. He goes up, and the dunk by Isaac.
Yeah, Trae Young with some quick hands right there. The steal to spring that fast break the other way.
Outside Barrett. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. It's so hard to get stops against them.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Pass to Barrett. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, Barrett has a lot of physical gifts. He is a wing who is not bothered by taking it inside.
Inside. Oh, man, Caro throws it down.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Caro ahead.
Shot is good by Barrett.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
The shake. The rebound by Bamba. And so here is Toronto. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
And you heard that the Raptors were looking to be aggressive this summer, Tim. Why now?
Well, they're trying to replicate what they accomplished when they acquired Kawhi Leonard, which led to a title in 2019. So this is a front office not afraid to shake things up.
And the Raptors miss again.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
The kick out to Young. For 3. Pure from three-point range.
Timeout.
Young's got his second bucket on the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Raptors trail by 7. Kicks it to Quickly. And stolen by Suggs. He's all alone. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Pass to Batase. Daniels outside. There's the drive. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
Here's Barrett. Here's Bamba to end the run. Misses at the rim. Orlando leading by 11. Pass to Suggs. Daniels outside. Quickly with a rebound. Dick with it. Kicks it to Quickly. Takes it inside. Left side Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
It's good. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Dick gets the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The 3 from Suggs. That one is off. And so it's Orlando with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Quickly outside. They set a pick. Pass to Bassi. Some solid D from Batadze.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Carter from outside. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Howard with the ball. And it's Bassi picking him up. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
Quickly from outside. Orlando with the rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Guys, back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Puts up a deep 3. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Houston. This one to 3. Orlando again missing. Raptors trail by 11. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, BA. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
On the wing, Suggs. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Houston. And here's Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Carter. Orlando leading by 10. Pass to Houston. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Substitution on the court.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
The 3, Barrett. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Oh, a rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And again, no good by Toronto. Magic leading by 14. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Banchero outside. 4 on the clock. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Here's Toronto with the ball.
Oh, man! Oh, Barrett putting on a show. An unreal throwdown right there.
Right side, Young. To the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Daniels. And Ingram with the block.
Man, look at Ingram that time, using full extent of that length to get a hand on it.
Pass to Murray Boyles. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity and a three-point play. That one on Banchero. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Orlando leading by 9. Now Young. He has 7. Nifty stuff from Trae Young.
And that's why Trae Young is so deadly in pick and roll. He can find a way to get an opening for himself.
The 3, Barrett. Kessler with a rebound.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Banchero outside. Jacks up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Ingram. Good D by Kessler. Young from long range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Orlando Magic. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Banchero. And he can't jam it through. Raptors trail by 11. The 3, Barrett. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Barrett's got 11 points.
Yeah, Barrett from the corner, making it difficult for the defense to react all the way out there.
A rack attack from Young.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Just showing off his skills, Barrett hits the tough floater.
The 3rd pick in the 2019 draft, R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wing legs.
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. But what's the biggest key for R.J. going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
And he drives in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Young. Banchero no good. Raptors trail by 12. Ingram on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Shoots from the block. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Well, he is such a unique player when we talk about Brandon Ingram. 6'8", an elite scorer. He can initiate offense with the pass. He just does a lot of different things to help you win.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. That free throw good from Ingram.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Left side Young. Out to the right wing. Pass to Kessler. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 13.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And Young draws the double. Pass to Carter. On the wing, Daniels. Clock at 6. Here's Kessler. Rebounded by Ingram. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. A 12-point game. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And Young gets it to go.
Yeah, Trae Young has been relentless offensively. He has brought the effort and the production.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Quickly, driving inside, and he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, Quickly that time really using his speed to put pressure on the defense. Very effective drive.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Batase. Here's Houston. He drops it from range. Houston's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Carter on the wing. Suggs outside. Here's the pick. Back to Carter. Outside Burks. And the 3 off target. Raptors trail by 13. Pass to Abaji. To the middle. It's stolen by Batase. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well. And that's because he plays with so much confidence.
The Magic making a switch here. Right wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Works for three. Fires in the triple. And the Magic lead by 17.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Quickly. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Quickly's got 6.
That's nice work inside by Quickly. He's only 6'3", but he feels like he can score in the paint whenever he wants.
Down low. Here's Batase. And Batase throws it down.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
And it's Quickly with a miss. Now here's Young. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
A big
53.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Outside Dick. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Young misses. Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Mobo. Back to Ingram. Fires from deep. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Houston. A good look from Young. Bassey pulls it in. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Quickly outside. Pass to Mobo. Outside for Ingram. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Young inside. It's picked off. Pass to Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Offensive rebound. Here's Carter. Here's Houston. And there's a 3-second violation. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Kessler a screen. Daniels outside. Isaac with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Ingram. To the inside. Murray Boyles.
That's a great pass by Barnes. This guy's versatility really shows on a play like that.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Inside. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Nice dime from the combo guard Suggs. Excellent work setting up his teammate.
Barnes, no good. Orlando leading by 13. Suggs outside. Here's Daniels. Now Banchero. Tries to spin move. Oh, he misses the layup. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Barrett owning hitting the post right there.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Banchero right side. Boom! Banchero!
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they've closed the gap, and now they're trying to get this to a one-possession game.
Here's Kessler. Daniels outside. Banchero the screen. Shot clock at 6. Bucket is good!
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Raptors making a change here. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Isaac. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
And here's Ingram. Here's Murray Boyles. Just 5 to shoot. He launches. Oh, no good. And here are the Magic now. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Daniels. Banchero surveys. Oh, what a move! And he slams it down.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Kessler. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And he's able to get it back. Here's Daniels. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can beat.
Yeah. Premier on the track. Hey, yo, shout out to the NBA.
What's your favorite team? I'ma break down all the teams and show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme.
Take your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston, I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, I'd as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on.
The Raptors look to take charge, and we're bringing it to you live from Toronto here on 2K Sports. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Franz Wagner. Many wonder how they'll do without him. We'll soon find out.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Shakes him. And Barrett brings it in.
Well, R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
It's hauled in by the Magic. Young looking it over. Isaac outside. And he's good on the three ball.
And that's Young at his best. Attack, draw defenders, and kick it out.
Pass to Murray Bowler. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Banchero. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, averages nearly 12 points a game.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Here's Banchero. Outside Daniels. Banchero with the screen. Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
That one goes. Count it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
On the wing, Daniels. Ingram with the steal. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. All alone. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Into Orlando. Again, turning it over.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Now, into the line for Toronto. Number 1.
The drive by Barnes. Now Dick. He's usually...
Oh, that was amazing! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Now, here is Young. No scoring in this one. Isaac outside. Just 3 to shoot. A 3. And Bamba pulls it down. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Outside Barrett. It's good. This game is all even. Barrett's got his second bucket tonight.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
Here's Banchero. Good D by Barnes. Here's Dick. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Isaac.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Here's Murray Boyle. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Quickly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Quickly looking it over. Here's Abaji. And he banks in the layup.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Suggs with the ball. Here's Mobo. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Toronto ahead as they go on a... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Guys?
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Carter with the screen. Pocket 6. It's tipped. Quickly with a wide open look. No good on the triple. The Magic trailed by 3. Right side, Suggs. A special move before the shot.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Ingram outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The shot, no good. Here's Suggs. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Pass to Barnes. That one falls. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
I think Daniel's overall size had something to do with that. It helped him protect the basketball and get the and one.
And last season's most improved player. And Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniel, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Barnes up top is definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Daniels. Toronto grabs the miss. And here's Barrett. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Ingram missing. The Magic with the lead. Young inside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wow, that is great resilience by Trae Young. An impressive bucket.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Orlando.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Thomas has a screen, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, That's a terrific decision right there. Ingram surveyed the defense off of that screen, but eventually called his own number.
And that one drops for him. Young's got 5 points so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Magic making a switch here. Raptors trailed by 4. Ingram wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Well, he is more than capable of hurting you from the three-point line. Ingram knows how dangerous that shot is.
Young with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
To the paint. Here's Banchero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 1.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Down low. And finished off by Banchero. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
To the inside. Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Young. Outside Daniel. Good. It's Jordan picking up the assist. 3. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And that one drops.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Banchero for 3. It's all tied in Toronto. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
32. The Magic, 32.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Barnes. Driving the lane, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, that's Barnes just showing you raw athleticism.
Out left to the wing. Back to Kessler. Just 5 on the clock. And Kessler throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. For 3, Barrett.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
With the drive, Kessler with the rebound. Pass to Daniel. Back to Banchero. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors are taken the other way. Here's Barnes.
Number 35.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the left side wing. And the Raptors miss again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Orlando. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Ingram outside. To the right side. Bamba. Raptors moving the ball around. Misses from short range.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Young. He's got 5. Fires away from outside. And Batazzi throws it down.
And when Young is running your offense, you're in good hands. Trey is great at getting everyone involved.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, this is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Carter down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 4. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career in the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
4 on the shot clock. For 3. He can't get that one to fall. Toronto trailing. Pass to Dick. Inside. And he jams it with authority.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Carter with the screen. 3-pointer. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And it's the Raptors' ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. .127 left in the third quarter. Here's Abaji. Pass to Mobo. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Now, here's Suggs. Out to Carter. Now, Suggs. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs with a problem on the drive.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
To the middle, and then Carter with the jam.
And this is what you love about Carter. Sets great picks, and he's a monster rolling toward the cup.
Pass to Dick. .27 seconds left for the third. Bessie. Dick with it. Over Howard. Knocks down the step back Jay. Diggs got the game tied up here for Toronto.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Here's Bitadze. And the layup's good off the glass. Bitadze's got 4 this quarter. And here is Quickly. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic lead by 2. And 2. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Orlando. The lead is 2. Shoots the 3. As he pulls it in.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Out to Ingram. Down low. And he caught the... pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, check out that feed. Ingram surveying the scene and looking to create the best shot possible. He's put up great assist numbers over the years.
Dick with the steal. To the left wing. Ingram outside. 6 to shoot. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And the Magic with possession. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Orlando leading. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Young outside. Banchero with the screen. The Magic again can't hit.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Barrett. Barnes outside. And he drives in. Here's Murray Boyle.
That's a nice look. The more you watch of Scotty Barnes, the more you appreciate his all-around game.
Young fires away from outside. No good from outside.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Pass to Ingram. And here is Bamba. Shot clock at 5. Barrett, no good. Young outside. Now Kessler. Here's Houston. That 3 off the mark.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there are a lot of great athletes in this league, and you could certainly put Brandon Ingram in that category.
Here's Houston. Young outside. He takes it in, and he makes that one count.
There it is. That is ice cold by Trae Young. Huge bucket.
Deflects the pass. Ingram with the steal. Bamba inside. Got it to go off the glass.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Young left side. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Big time move inside.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. The Magic making a switch here. Trailing by 4. Young outside. Shoots the 3. And down goes the 3.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Barrett. Off the glass.
That's a big-time play by Barrett right there. When his team needed a bucket, he stepped up and delivered.
It's Isaac. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3.
And it's the sequences like this that really give you pause and appreciate how special this young talent is. I mean, he's calm, has a great attitude in those huge moments, and how about that, knocking down big shots. Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Barnes outside. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul. Outside, Barrett. Rejected by Kessler. Now, here is Young. Throws it down. What an assist!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. A 2-point game. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for your...
He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Gotta believe in no one. She back at the house, she. A friend came to and they going, yeah. Honeymoon out there, Aspen and snowing, yeah. She in the cut, got a. She want the pie, I don't know what got a in the car, and the got a nightlight. I'm popping the G6, I'm on the G6, I'm still I'm flowing. Get up and get up and get up. Yeah, I done ride through the streets in a clan to come here and get by. Feel like a Dubai. Feel like Tupac. Riding a new drive. Got 2 girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. 2 girls in the cut. Which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with got two in the head, I'm tripping. Told don't play. Sitting down on phone. Got them back in there. Ready to kick down though. Man, stop, I don't know you. Man, I move like a soldier. Buy like a coat. Cheese. I put from my son, I free. And it's hard stuff that I bleed. If it chopping in a belly. Work on botch, turn it up with a red on. Shaking this drop, I ain't popping. Hockey you down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking it. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you.
Easy out of here.
Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me you. I found this in your snap. You hit me when you're super. What was wrong with you? Tell me how it happened at all. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad.
Yeah, yeah. Fool, you know how we do it. West side, coming from the west side. We hitting on the west side. Ain't nothing going on but the bomb rap song, hitting all night long. Just like me on the black and white ivory. You don't wanna see it break your like dishes, Buster. Running from Lennox up at Venice. They wanna have me like Dennis the Menace, but that ain't poppin', ain't no stopping. Faux hopping, dropping coupe de ville, my trooping. Fool, I got skills, so back on up for it. Down for whatever, and I'm full off. You gets no love, and I thought you knew it. Fool, you know how we do it. West side, coming from the west side. It's nothing but the west side. Chillin' with the homies, smelling the double park. Then I'm talking to Dub about who got a plan, who got a plot, who got, and who got. Cause everybody knows that he got the info. Crazy tunes hanging out the window. Fool, I got them bombs, tapes, the lynch mob, Planet of the Apes. I'm down with 8, and what's up? Cam and Solo, they got. When Ice Cube write a sentence, I want the bomb. Just like George Clinton, SKP is down to put on knee deep. We'll turn out your party. You gets no love, and I thought you knew it. Fool, you know how we do it. You know how we do it. Hitting on the west side. Jack be nimble and Jack be quick if you wanna jack me on a lick. Cause I'm that fool from South Central. You think you stuck yourself with a number 2 pink, so that's how. With more bounce to the ounce in the dash. Mash up and that's headed for the west. Everything is great. Slow down for the dip on the 108 and keep mashing. Don't try to keep the boat from crashing. Stashing the and I thought you knew it. You know how we do it.